Alright guys, what to do? It's your boy X coming at you guys with another video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can start investing. How to start investing. What's the best ways to start investing? I got you. We can get into it right now. So subscribe to the channel and like the video. Alright people, we talking about how to invest. If it was me and I was only making $1,000 a month, how would I start making money with that money? First off, get another job. Not even gonna cap with you. It's just not enough. And I don't understand where you be working to make $1,000 a month anyway. But we're gonna break this down, right? Let's say you go to work at Amazon. Amazon paying like what, $16 an hour? Maybe 17. I'm not too sure. We just gonna take 16 because it's in that ballpark, right? All right. So whip out the whole handy dandy calculator. All right. Let's say you're making 16 an hour. You do 16 times 40. Amazon get paid weekly where I'm at. I don't know what it is for y'all, but in Memphis, they get paid weekly. Crazy. That's $640, right? So let some people tell it, that ain't enough, which is wild. Now, let's just say Uncle Sam take his cut, it's $120. Boom, you sitting at $520, right? We're gonna subtract another about another $25 for taxes and it's Social Security, Medicaid. You may not fully be contributing to your 401k. They might take a little something. So we're gonna take another $35 from that. So now you got $485 sent to you in the bank. If this was me, how would I invest it? That's a trick question. I wouldn't. Ha! Joke's on you.
What?
Why? Because this $485. We need to know, before you can start thinking about investing, you need to know what type of bills you have. Why? Because how can you make money if you don't know how much money you're spending? How would you know that? You will create a budget. A budget can solve this issue. You know what I'm saying? So we finna create a budget. So let's just say in the scenario, say 4 weeks in a month. It's roughly, or sometimes 5, but we just gonna go with 4 this time. Right, 4. 4 times 485. What we got? 4 times 485. You got $1,940 right here. Okay, that's how much you make in a month. I'm gonna break this down for you, how you should set your budget real quick. Let's say you pay $800 for rent, $50 for internet, $80 for your cell phone, $150 for utilities, $300 for your car note, $180 for insurance, and you spend $200 a month in food. You know how much all that is together? That's $1,760 a month you spend in bills. Food, car insurance, car, utility, all the jazz. 485 times 4 is $1,940. So you subtract the 1,760 from your 1,940, you now have $180 left in that month. Now, people say, okay, well, how should I invest it so I can know, so I can start making money, so I can pay these bills off? You thinking of it backwards. If you ask me, what would I personally do if this was my set of bills, which it was at one point?
You serious?
No cap. What would I do if I had $180 left a month? What can I do to turn that 180 into 200, into 300, right? That's what you're thinking, because in your mind, you want to just, if I can make the extra $100 to $200 a month, I'll be set, right? That's what you're thinking. I think the opposite. What bill can I erase so I ain't never got to pay it again? Right? Or what bill can I lower to bring in more money so I can keep more of the money I make? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody gets the notion that you just want to have it, be balling, shot calling, whatever the case may be, right? Because you don't want to work. But in hindsight, I'm pretty sure your mama works. Your grandmama works. For the average person, it's not like all of us know billionaires and millionaires. But even though billionaires and millionaires, they work. So the idea that you can stop working is kind of vague. It really is. Unless you just get to that plateau of like ultra like fire or whatever, yeah, you can probably not work if you choose to deem so. But how many years they put in hard work to get there at that rapid pace? A lot. How much they cut corners, how much they go without to get to that point so quick? That's the question you should ask yourself. But if you got this amount of bills, what you should do, this is me. One, why you paying $200 on food a month? That's doing the most, big bro. Now, you spending $200 on food a month, right? Let's say you spend $5 a day on food. I know what you're thinking. What can you get for $5? You ain't got to get the combo. You ain't got to get the combo. Let's just make that be known in the present. You don't need the combo. The hamburger is enough. If it ain't enough, drink some more water, right? I'm just saying. And I was just thinking, why should I starve myself? But hey, if you want to get to the top, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And in this case, that's just one method I personally will use to lower my bills, right? Out of all these bills, you really can't erase any of them. So what would be your option? Either pick up a second job, right? What a lot of people don't like doing because they want to have a personal life. Or you could take that 180, right? And hear me out. Take the 180. Don't spend it. Don't go out to the club. Don't buy no shoes. You can't afford it, clearly. I could not afford it. You could not afford it. So what did I do to get out of this situation? Me personally, I asked for overtime in my job. I got a job that gave me overtime. I did the food thing. I limit myself to $5 a day. I cut back on food. I'm gonna be truthful with you. Sometimes your boy had to ride dirty with no insurance. I was driving real safe though. But these are the things you have to do to get to where you can get. No cap. I'm not telling you go out and just ride with no insurance. I'm just telling you what I did. You know what I'm saying? I take responsibility for myself. But these are things I did. Cancel my insurance, shorten how much food I was actually intaking, and in due time, I was able to save up money, pay off my car. Now, I just saved myself $300. Now I got, what, $480 a month. And instead of me like taking that money like, woohoo, yay. No, I kept going. Took that money and kept saving up. And saving up. This is how I did it, me personally. These are roughly about the same amount of bills I had, and I was able to cut down on my food and pay off my car. But in how I did it, I didn't pick up a second job. My job allowed me to have overtime. So I signed up for the 12-hour overtime list, and I just did overtime every day. I did as much overtime as I possibly could to help me pay that car off. After paying that car off, I ended up getting me a house, nothing fancy. I bought a house that I could rent out in the future. I had no intent on staying there forever. So I bought me like a $100,000 house, put down like $3,500. I think the note on like $713 at the time. That way I actually ended up saving some money based off my apartment. Boom. I mean, you have to give to receive. It's just equivalent in change. You can't just get and never give nothing. So I didn't have any special skills or anything like this. So what I did was I gave my time to make extra money. That's how I did it. But let's just say after a while, you paid that car off, you got your insurance lowered down. You got the food thing down. So now you got like $500 at the end of the month, right? $500 at the end of the month. You busting moves. And the reason I say that is within 2 months, you just got $1,000, which is an amazing feat because a lot of people don't even have $1,000 in their savings account. So not only are you up there in a tier of trying to do better, you did it all by just a budget and working hard. And to me, this will be the fastest way for you to start gaining wealth. Is by limiting your bills. Because you could took your 180 and try to throw it in the market and do all this jazz. But the most safest way to do, invest would be either like dividend stocks or into a broad index fund. And to be truthful with you, the returns on those are going to be really, 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 really slow. And me personally, I think life, because I truly believe life comes around to get us. It's your turn to get combos. You get a flat tire, whatever the case may be in this situation. Something breaks. That's called life in my eyes. Life just come around and give you a combo. And he might let you be for about a good month, 2 months. But in that third month, he come back around and catch you another combo. Some go break, some you got to waste some more money on. So how I see it is, in the earliest phase, I know you want to just start investing because that's what everybody's saying. But there's more than one way to invest. And you paying off some of your bills can give you the best return of your money you can. Because it will allow you to keep the money that you're making. Because actually, a lot of us actually do make decent money. It's just you have so many bills and so many curricular activities that you do that it eats away at the money that you make, where it seems as though you don't make enough. But in hindsight, it's just you never really get to see it. The second you get it, everybody just all the bills just start taking your money. So you feel like it wasn't enough to begin with. But in hindsight, you just have too many bills. So step 1, create a budget. Step 2, figure out where you can cut out that budget. Step 3, knock out the bill that you can knock out so you can start bringing in money. Now, once you get to that point, I say again, I will start doing maybe dividend investing, or a lot of people will recommend you doing a Roth. And I'm being truthful now. This is not financial advice, guys. This is not, but this is me. I did not do a Roth first, only because I had a 401k with my job. So at this point, it was more of, now that I have $500 a month, how can I make this $500 into something? Because in a 2-month span, I had $1,000. In a 4-month span, I have $2,000. So my thing is, I have a decent amount of money for an average person. How can I use this money to actually make me more money? And that's the part that you want to get to, where you have an actual decent amount of money. I feel like that $500 a month is actually pretty decent, because people don't just have that, unfortunately. Seeing is believing. So with that being said, you see it, and I hope you believe it, and I hope you smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Thanks for supporting my channel. It's your boy Exia, and I'm out.